Good evening, class. My name is Bailey Sonora. As some of you may know, I am a birth assistant here at La Clinica Health and Birth Center. I am also a student midwife at the Midwives College of Utah. And a little bit about myself is I'm the fourth sibling out of my mother's children, and I grew up in a household with 14 people, 10 of those people being from ages newborn to 12 years old. So it's a joy of mine to be involved with the daily action of caring for life from all stages, and especially to my heart, my dedication, pregnant and expecting people, and the ceremony of birth and newborns. So it's truly my happiness to be here today, and I hope for today that we can have a wonderful discussion with one another. There are some knowings and understandings that I have picked up along the way on this path of midwifery that I'm very happy to share with everyone. And I know that each and every person in this room has wonderful and maybe some challenging experiences too, or understandings of your own that you have to contribute, that I want to be able to learn from you and make this meeting here together a wonderful, enjoyable memory where we can all take away something new, go leave this class feeling that much more supported and encouraged and informed with all aspects of pregnancy, labor, birth, and the postpartum period, and newborn care as well. So I hope everyone enjoys themselves, and if we can go ahead and go around the circle here and have everyone introduce yourself, say your name, if you would like to say how many weeks along you are, and if you're having a male or female, then that is wonderful. Please go ahead and share, and I look forward to everyone getting to know each other here in this class. And now is the time when the class participants go around and share their names, share where they're at in their gestations, and people usually share how they feel about this pregnancy, if they're excited, if they're nervous, if they're a first-time parent, or if they've had multiple children. So, and for our time here together today, I'm thinking it would be good that we could start in the prenatal period. That's where everyone here in this room is currently at. Everyone is preparing for labor and birth and going through significant bodily processes and changes that happen within the body during pregnancy. And many of these, you're experiencing them day in and day out, the joys and the challenges that pregnancy can bring to our lives. And so I wanted to start here and show a diagram of our body to begin how to have a visual of what we can feel that's happening in our body during pregnancy. And so here's a handout that everyone has been provided with. And we can see here that this is a non-pregnant body where all of the organs, intestines are naturally placed within human anatomy. And here we see the pregnant body. We can see how the baby within the uterus pushes up on our intestines, lungs, heart, making it so it's easier to eat little bits of food at a time, smaller meals, maybe need to take a few extra breaths when we're taking a lot of steps. And this is all because our body is intelligent to make space for the growing uterus and growing baby here. So what are some joys, things that have changed in people's bodies? If you would like to share something that's been challenging lately, what everyone has been going through. usually here is where people in my class will share that one person may say, oh, I'm having a lot of nausea lately, or another can say, I'm having a lot of pain right here on the side of my belly, my uterus, or I'm not able to sleep at night. I toss and turn and it's really difficult. And another may say, I'm really excited about being pregnant. Everything's been pretty easy and pretty smooth. There was nausea in the beginning, but it's gone now. And after that time that people express themselves in the class, I then like to share and bring up how we can remedy the discomforts in pregnancy. So here in everyone's folders that we've been provided with, we have this handout. And this handout helps to act as a guide for when we're at home. If it's something perhaps we've discussed in class, maybe we need a helpful reminder about. This guide helps to give us reminders of comforts we can use during pregnancy. And some of those here will talk about nausea. It's very common to become nauseous in pregnancy. This can be due to all of the fluctuating hormones, increase in blood volume, the uterus pushing up on the stomach. There's many different factors, and each is unique to certain individuals and some are common. And so for nausea and vomiting, something that can remedy this feeling is to eat foods rich in protein if possible. If we're able to, we have those provisions for ourselves. Make sure to eat foods that are high in protein. If a person is a meat eater, this could be eating meats and cooked in a way that's easy to digest. If a person doesn't eat meats, eating handfuls of leafy greens. Beans have a lot of iron in them. Even herbal teas, such as a nettle plant, making a strong tea of that has a lot of iron in it. And drink lots of fluid to keep hydrated to alleviate nausea. Sometimes a person's pregnant body can become nauseous because our blood sugar levels are not quite balanced at the time, because we need to eat a small meal, eat a snack, or keep hydrated. So drinking water is very important all throughout pregnancy, during labor, birth, and while breastfeeding. It's also important to have a glass of water each time you sit down and breastfeed if you can, or chest feed. If a person is finding here that the nausea is too much or vomiting a lot, please go ahead and let us know. We do have Zofran. It's a very mild prescription that's sublingual medicine. You can just put it under your tongue and that can really help to alleviate nausea. And if you're vomiting so much throughout the day that you're not able to keep hydrated or keep any food down, we want to know about it. We want to know because it's important for us that we're able to help you to stay hydrated and stay well throughout pregnancy. So please do not hesitate to text or call our on-call number if that is happening. And for fatigue, eating foods that are rich in iron, or if we need help with that, prescribing an iron supplement that we could do, or a natural iron vitamin to help symptoms of fatigue. In pregnancy, it's important to get as much rest as possible when you feel tired. If you are able to take a nap, rest, slow down, the body's working so incredibly and miraculously to create a whole nother life. You have almost 2 times the amount of blood volume pumping throughout your body to feed this new life. And it is okay to rest, to slow down, and to take your time if that is available and possible to you in your life. Even if it's just sitting down for 5 minutes during a lunch break, or if you're working full time, asking your boss for help to have an understanding that, every half hour you need to sit for 10 minutes or 5 minutes and just put your feet up and relax and take it easy. So eating or taking several naps, eating high protein snacks, and also getting walks in daily or as much as you can, a healthy form of exercise that is comfortable for your body and something you can do that is able for your physical body, that will help to alleviate the symptoms of fatigue. And sore breasts in pregnancy, there are so many hormones in our body, and this contributes to having sore breasts. When this happens, something that can really help to soothe and comfort the pregnant body is to take a warm shower and have the warm water running over your breasts or chests, and that helps also increase the lymphatic flow in the body and aiding in better blood flow throughout your body and hopefully taking away some of that soreness. Also, if a person has breasts, wearing a bra that is not too tight fitting, supportive, but something that's not cutting off circulation and causing more soreness. Make sure to be comfortable. Gently massaging the breasts or chests is a wonderful way to alleviate that soreness. It can be a bonding activity to do with a partner to help bond one another during this important prenatal window. And insomnia can be common. Not only is it the hormones coursing through our body, but it's also all of the changes within our body that can make it very challenging to sleep a full night's rest sometimes. And so something that can help with that is taking magnesium. It's a natural supplement that can be purchased over the counter. It can come in a capsule form or a powder form that is put into water. Magnesium will help with a better night's sleep. It can also be taken throughout the day. That helps kind of ease and loosen up ligaments and joints and the muscles for more comfort, and including for constipation. If there are any occurrences of constipation from all of the hormones, magnesium is a wonderful supplement to help with that. And doing anything that helps one take a bath, disconnect from technology before sleep if possible, all these things help to calm our nervous system so that we can get a better night's sleep. And for sleep, using props that we may have, it can either be a nursing pillow or a regular bed pillow, propping ourselves up, maybe putting the pillow in between our legs, in between the arms, or situated just beneath the stomach and the uterus where your belly is. That can help our body to feel supported and have a better night's rest as well. And heartburn, as we saw on our diagram here, our uterus is, or the pregnant uterus is pushing up on the stomach. And the heart and the lungs, this can cause heartburn sometimes. And a great way to hopefully alleviate that can be to eat smaller portions at a time. That way it's just not too much in the stomach and causing an upset stomach. So if that ever happens, that's a great way. Also avoiding spicy foods or fried foods if that's not something you eat regularly, or you found that in pregnancy that it causes heartburn. Sometimes those type of foods and the way that they're prepared can cause heartburn. And migraines are common to come about. The first line of defenses towards migraines are to start drinking water. Make sure that you're hydrated, whether that's water or an electrolyte drink, something that ideally does not have a lot of sugar. That can also contribute to the migraine. And make sure that you're getting enough rest. Sometimes migraines can come about from just needing to get some extra sleep when possible. And resting in a dark room when you are sleeping or taking a nap, or experiencing a migraine, make everything dark. Perhaps put a cold pack or a heat pack on the head. If anyone here uses aromatherapy, lavender is a wonderful one to help alleviate the migraine. And if a migraine ever does come up for anyone here and it doesn't go away with hydrating, a little bit of rest, or any of your own unique ways to comfort yourself with migraines, we want to know about it. And also, if a migraine appears and it's also accompanied with dizziness or a little bit of blurry vision, that is an emergency sign to let us know and to go ahead and contact the on-call number right away so that we can take care of you as best we can. And backaches can also be common. We've got, the pregnant body has a lot of pressure with the growing uterus and baby on the back. And so something that can help alleviate that is some prenatal stretches that we'll go ahead and do here within this class. And, using the pillows while sleeping to put between the legs so that it's taking pressure off the pelvis and back as well. And also having good posture as best we can and good body mechanics if we're lifting anything. And hopefully no one here is lifting anything very heavy in pregnancy. That's what we want to avoid. But if we are going to lift something, go ahead and squat down and bend the knees and pick something up, not bending over with our body. That way we're protecting our back. Heat pads work really great, or if you're a person who enjoys the cold comfort measures, an ice pack when you're asleep also is greatly helpful. And round ligament pain. Round ligament pain comes from the round ligaments that are on the uterus. So they attach to the pelvis. Then there's these small ligaments that go up to hold the uterus. And these can become painful in pregnancy because there's so much weight and pressure, and with just these round ligaments in the uterus itself holding the baby. So usually it's described as a sharp pain right here, going like this on the side of the uterus or belly. And ways to alleviate that is lifting up the legs in the daytime. If you can go ahead and relax and put your feet up and lay back with your back supported, this will help to alleviate some of the pressure that the round ligaments have during the day holding up the uterus. And as well, changing positions slowly is helpful. So when you're getting out of bed, going ahead and rolling on your side, and then getting up instead of just getting up in this manner. And then also magnesium oil is an option. It can be sold in stores as a spray or a lotion that can be applied onto the uterus. And if anyone has any troubles accessing this, go ahead and please let us know. And also bleeding gums and tooth pain can be common in pregnancy. Often teeth issues sometimes can come up in pregnancy. So if that's the case, go ahead and contact your dentist and be absolutely sure to let them know that you are pregnant. There are some dental procedures that cannot happen in pregnancy and some that can. And drinking a mineral tea that is rich in oat straw, nettles, red raspberry leaf is really great to help remineralize the teeth and the gums, especially in pregnancy when our body is requiring so much to grow the baby. And same for the herbs. Something that can be really helpful in pregnancy is drinking a pregnancy tea. And here we'll pass around, this is a maternity. And with herbs, it's important before taking any herb to really ensure that it's pregnancy safe. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. now here in the class, or go ahead and contact us at the clinic or the on-call number, and we'll just make sure that this herb that you're thinking of or interested in is safe for pregnancy. And some that are, which is in this maternity tea that smells wonderful and tastes really great, is red raspberry leaf. This herb has also been shown by research to help the uterus during labor and also to help the uterus postpartum to clamp down. So it's really wonderful. And often you'll see in maternity teas as nettles. Nettles is a plant that is very rich in iron. This is important as our blood volume is doubling. We truly do need a significant amount of iron. So that this way to partake of the tea, it can be an easier way to digest iron, whereas sometimes in pregnancy it can be harder to digest meat, or certain foods may not be as appealing when a person is pregnant, but tea is a great way, a great middle ground to be able to fulfill these really important nutritional and mineral requirements that the pregnant body requires. So spearmint is also often included in maternity teas, or peppermint tea is another great way to alleviate stomach challenges, upset stomach, or nausea. And these teas can be made warm, or what I myself prefer to do is make a batch of this tea and put it in a really big mason jar or a big plastic jar, whichever type of jar you may have, and put it in the refrigerator. And it can be a nice cool tea, especially towards the end of pregnancy when the pregnant body can become more hot. If anyone in this room has experienced that with their previous pregnancies or now, a nice cup of cold tea that's also supportive for the body in pregnancy and the baby is quite wonderful and soothing. Does anyone have any questions or anything that they can add to what you're experiencing now in this prenatal period, or what you may have experienced in previous pregnancies? Usually this time in my classes will encompass quite everyone contributing either something they're experiencing in this pregnancy or that they have in succeeding pregnancies. It's really enjoyable to hear people's experiences and to affirm and acknowledge that their experience was important to them. It was meaningful to them. They are expressing a memory to the class and to myself as an instructor. And therefore, it's really important to acknowledge each person's experience and to never say something back in a response that may sound as if, oh yeah, you experienced that, but that's not how it really is, or that's not how important. I think it's very important in this time of question and discussion during the prenatal period that the participants are able to express themselves freely without the instructor hurting them in any way through verbal speaking. So here we have a participant's question of what should we bring to the birth center and what is already there. So for everyone here, this can be a fun part of the pregnancy journey, is packing the bag. Packing the bag for the birth center, and also it's important to pack for the hospital just in case, as birth is a natural event. Just as nature sometimes brings storms and different elements, birth is a natural occurrence. And sometimes, no matter how hard we try, birth can take its own course. And what we can do is to just best prepare ourselves for any outcome and make sure that we're equipping ourselves with support as we are in this class, asking as many questions and any questions that we want to know that it is important for each and every one, and the safety of yourself and your baby, and what will make you feel safe. So please do not hesitate to ask any question. And part of that is preparing for the time that everyone is here is waiting for labor and birth. And so in packing the bag for the birth center and possibly the hospital, just in case, it's important, we say, to pack perhaps a comfortable bra or chest bra. Perhaps if you don't wear a bra, that's okay. If you do, it can be really supportive after birth. Some people like to wear one going home. And also food, any sort of snacks that you may enjoy in labor for yourself, and then food for your partner or support people. Some great labor snacks are things that are hydrating and easy to eat and digest. Ultimately, you know your body and you know the snacks that you love best, but some things that we like to keep on hand at the birth center and encourage birthing people to bring is electrolyte drinks. That's a big one. Most of the people we see in labor don't eat as often, but they do really tend to love electrolyte drinks and to be drinking quite often throughout labor, and that's really important to stay hydrated. So maybe that's coconut water, Gatorades, those liquid IV packs that you can pour in your drink. Fruit is something that's lightweight, easy to digest and hydrating. Chia seed packs, any of these. If anyone is wanting certain snacks and perhaps just it's not available right now, or we don't have access to that, go ahead and let us know at any time or privately, and we'll make sure that we have those things in the best of our ability. And then socks or slippers, something that's comforting for the feet, is great to pack. Any sort of pants, a skirt, or dress, depending upon the weather and the time of year where we live or where you live. It's important to have clothes that are according to the season, that will keep you warm, say after when you leave the birth center, or keep you cool, and things that are easy to put on. So jeans and tight fitting leggings can be kind of hard to put on after birth, so putting on something that's very comfortable for yourself. Any personal hygiene items, toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, body wash, if they're your favorites. We do have shampoo and body wash here at the birth center, and at the hospital they don't provide those things, but they do have showers as well to take a shower after birth. And a change of clothes for yourself and the baby to go home in is very important. You want to bring baby's first outfit, or an outfit that is suitable for you and the baby. I think it's nice to bring a few outfits. Sometimes parents can put on the first outfit that they really love, and meconium, which is the baby's first poop, can get on the outfit. That can be quite hard to get out. So bring a few different pairs just to be prepared if you can. And if not, we've always got baby clothes on hand too. And then diapers, bringing some newborn diapers and wipes. Make sure to bring the infant car seat. The baby, we can't leave the birth center until there is a safe car seat for the baby to go home in. And that is same with the hospital. It's important to know for your area the hospital's policies for the car seats. Some hospitals require a certain type of car seat, and it has to be within a certain year to ensure it's safe to their standards. Here at the birth center, as long as it's a locking in car seat and we can help you to come set up the car seat, make sure it's safe, we can help you with all of that before baby leaves. But some hospitals in your area might require a certain seat, so be sure to check that. Another place to get your car seat checked is the fire department is a local resource. They are really wonderful and just around the corner from the birth center. And they provide free, no cost car seat installation and will help to ensure everything is safe and secure. And then if you have anything that's like your favorite pillow, favorite robe, lip balm, music, feel welcome to bring anything that makes you feel comforted. Some people in labor and birth enjoy to bring visualizations that they can look at during birth, and that very much helps them. So please make it your own and feel free to bring anything. But things that we can't leave the birth center without is the infant car seat and clothes for yourself and the baby to go home in. And what we provide, we do have robes there at the birth center. If it's a hospital birth, they do have a hospital gowns, and we do provide electrolyte drinks. The hospital also provides water and some Gatorades and teas. And so we do have things to support you. We will have towels, washcloths, all of those things. All you need to bring is your personal items of your choice and the infant car seat. And here, let's go ahead and take a restroom break, and then we will dive into the fun and the nitty-gritty of labor and birth. So we'll be back with you shortly.